I'm sick of these new niggas out. I'm that new nigga.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 niggas wanna war, 10 niggas on the floor, 11 niggas on the porch, 12 killers wanna war, 13.
What's up, guys? This is my third time recording this competition winners video because the first time I rambled too much and then the second time I turned my mic off. Oh, it is indeed on and we are indeed recording. So this is the third time I'm recording this. I've had a lot of practice, so it's probably gonna be pretty good. As you guys know, the competition ended this past Monday. There were about 70-ish entries across Instagram and YouTube. I made an announcement on Instagram a couple days ago about how there's only going to be a top 5 for the voting. There's still gonna be a top 10 and I'm gonna feature 10 of your videos in this video. Only the top 5 will be up for the prizes and voting because with 70 entries and the fact that some people aren't gonna vote, let's say we get maybe 40 votes, I just don't want it to be too spread out and make it not a clear winner. So we need to kind of narrow it down to the top 5. And in fact, I couldn't even narrow it down to top 5. There's gonna be a top 6, so correction to that. Honestly, I just couldn't narrow it down to 5. The way we're gonna do voting is you just commented down below this YouTube video. Please comment from the channel that you posted your video on so I know you actually entered the competition, because remember, you have to have entered the competition in order to vote for first place. And if you did not enter on YouTube, just comment your Instagram handle next to your vote and I will go make sure that you were actually one of the people who created an entry. In fact, I will probably just remember your Instagram handle because I watched every single one of those already multiple times. Again, thank you guys so much. You guys had some really creative entries. 70 of you took the time to put together an edit and that's really cool. Anyhow, let's get rolling with these top 6 edits. Whichever one you think was best, just comment down below.
Always is an essential element in the creative is the mysterious.
So much of charm and beauty and the good things of life as Southern California. that existence, the physical universe, is basically playful. There is no necessity for it whatsoever. It isn't going anywhere.
We thought of life by analogy with a journey, with a pilgrimage, which had a serious purpose at the end, and the thing was to get to that end, success or whatever it is, or maybe heaven after you're dead. But we missed the point the whole way along. It was a musical thing, and you were supposed to sing or to dance while the music was being played.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. So, he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusion. And all so-called civilized peoples have increasingly become crazy and self-destructive because through excessive thinking they have lost touch with reality. That's to say, we confuse science with the real world.
So Preston Chen's edit was first, really killed the sound design, the coloring, the VFX. He's just very well-rounded edit in general. The guy is 12 years old. Yes, he's 12 years old. Don't let that be a determiner of who you vote for. I'm just saying, like, that's impressive to me. Next up is Enzo. If you guys have entered any editing competitions in the past 3-4 years, you will know that Enzo enters all of them and he kills it every time. And once again, he killed it. I really love the concept he had and the fact that he even had a concept. A lot of the edits did. That was what stood out to me, and his editing style in general is just very unique and clean. Number 3, Joshua Penaranda, Take a Break. I really vibed with the concept here of how you're constantly editing, you just get stressed, you burn out, and you just need to go outside, maybe film something, just literally take a break. Sound design, coloring, everything was very well done. The VFX in the beginning were super realistic, and I love that. Very, very solid entry by Joshua. And KJM, Toward the Light, I really love this edit. It's super creative, and it's just very unique. The concept in general, the storytelling, the way they put it together, the compositing of the shots they used, and the overlays, really, really well put together. I'm gonna try to say your name, but forgive me when I butcher it, because I'm gonna butcher it. Olamide Iluyomade. Olamide Iluyomade. Olamide Iluyomade. That's probably fucking wrong. His edit was just super sick in general. It was one of the more VFX heavy edits where it was just constant effects, cool transitions, everything. There were parts of it that I was just like, whoa, how did you do that? And I really love the concept of the voiceover in the beginning talking about augmented reality, and then the entire video is just an augmented reality vibe. So that was really sick. Number 6, Sudhanshu Khanal. I think. His edit was very clean in general. I really loved the colors. They were very consistent. The sound design was great. And the effects were very, very clean and well done. That transition into the eye where it turned into the world and then it turned into the clouds and then it came back to this, that was sick. And just in general, that edit was very well done. So those are your top 6 that are up for voting. Make sure to vote in the comment section below. And if you just have comments on the videos, you just want to compliment these creators, I'm sure they would love to hear feedback in the comments. Anyone can comment. You just can't vote for the winner. Anyhow, on to the last 4 edits that made the top 10. 60 seconds, post it to your YouTube or Instagram, and submit it to me. Then
We are more curious about the meaning of dreams than about the things we see when awake.
Was Dani Tiborcz Escape. This edit was this close to making the top 5, 6, whatever the fuck I did. It was so well done. The pacing, the coloring, the sound design. I love the song, everything. It was just a little weak on the VFX side. There were some effects in there and you did really clean effects. It's just, it was a little lacking in that aspect. But besides that, it was damn near perfect. So your edit was one of my favorites, actually. And then Richard Henn, sound design. Richard was actually the first person to enter the competition and he killed the sound design. And just in general, the pacing and the transitions, it was all so smooth. It was just a little light on the VFX as well. Gabe, Zack. Gabe did an incredible job. Pretty much the same thing. It was just very light on the VFX. He did do a little sequence where it transitioned into the eye and had that little sniper scope looking thing, kind of symbolizing a camera. Aiming, lens, aim, I don't even know. Really, really clean edit. I forgive you for misspelling my last name. Sorry, buddy, I have to rip on you for that because otherwise everyone else is going to in the comments and I don't want you to get attacked. That was another extremely clean edit. And in fact, I think it had the best shot selection and composition of those shots. And then Adarsh Pandey Awake. This one was so sick. The intro was super sick. Effects were super clean. Transitions were amazing. I really loved your edit. That outro where it just composited 4 of the shots and had the edited by you, shot by me. I was really impressed by that. That was incredibly creative. The only issue with yours, it was just slightly lacking in the storytelling aspect. Otherwise, it would have been near the top as well. And then there's one more entry that I want to post on here, The Last Stand. This is a bonus, number 11. You could consider it top 10. I just couldn't narrow it down because, again, there were so many creative, awesome edits. There was actually an edit that mimicked Dark. That was a really sick, creative idea. Then there was an edit where it was a comic book strip. That was really sick too. There were too many creative, awesome entries to make everyone in the top 10. Obviously, it's a competition. Not everyone can win. I wish everyone could win, but that's just not how a competition goes, unfortunately. I feel bad about it, but yeah. Thank you guys all for entering. This bonus entry, The Last Stand, was really well put together. It had pretty consistent concept and really cool effects in there, so this one is also noteworthy and you should watch it as well.
I see love in you. Sideshow cars and plastic stars, a touch of fate. Illuminates the dwindling skies upon the stairs.
And that is it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for entering. I really wish everyone could win. I'm going to include all of your Instagram and YouTube information here in the credits. I really hope no one's upset or bitter about not placing if you didn't. Trust me, I've been there. I have never placed in an editing competition. I've entered 5 or 6 and I always felt like I had an entry worthy of the top entries and I've just never placed. I know it's not the best feeling, but not everyone can win. Thank you all so much for entering and I really hope to see you guys in the next one. Yes, there will probably be another competition. Anyhow, thank you guys again and I'm gonna roll those credits now.